Yeah, obviously understanding the flow of the game there and knowing that if we got points there, whether it was 3 or 6, it made it a full one-score game where they had to go for 2. And that's why, like, on that 4th and 2, obviously we elected to kick, give us our defense a chance to go out there and play. And we made a play there at the end. I'm just so proud of our guys.
How are your reaction now that you're headed to the AFC Championship game?
That's what we've worked for is an opportunity to play another week. We don't want our season to end on a loss, and this gives us an opportunity to keep going. But we'll enjoy this one. A lot to learn from this one. Obviously, wasn't pretty, but these playoff games, man, you got to win by 1. That's all that matters.
Hey Josh, what was it like in that locker room just now? Is it excitement, relief, looking forward?
It's a lot of everything. We're excited. A lot of pride in that locker room. I said it in my post game. We don't listen to the outside noise, but everyone was saying this and that about us, and we didn't have enough talent, weren't good enough to be in these positions, and our guys just continue to work hard, and we're internally driven. We love each other, and I think you saw how much we played for each other there.
Josh, what goes in seizing the moment at that moment of time? Bernard gets the ball back. What did you tell your guys in that huddle at that moment of time?
Oh, we just said we score, we win the game. And that's obviously we want to get 6 there, so we don't make it as interesting as that one. But again, it doesn't have to look pretty. You just got to get 1 more than they do.
Did the game plan, it seemed like you guys didn't throw the way you normally would throw, especially against that team with that run defense. Did something change in the way the game script went that you leaned more heavily on the run?
I think we're having success in the running game. Obviously, when your defense forces turnovers like they did tonight, it puts you in favorable position where you don't have to throw that much. And again, we just relied on our backs like we have all year. Relied on our O-line. They did a heck of a job.
Josh, what was the message all week that coach been mimicking to you guys since Wednesday?
It was fundamentals in the ball. It's not something that hasn't changed. That's something that we preach in training camp is making sure we're holding on to the football and taking the football away on defense, and that's what you saw tonight.
I felt there's a lot of things that had to happen to get to this point, but it just felt like ever since you beat the Chiefs here, that it was almost like that's the game that had to decide the AFC. Did you have that sense as things were going through the end of the season?
No, I don't think so. I think, again, the regular season is what the regular season is, and it doesn't matter how well you perform, when you get to the playoffs. It doesn't really matter. We lost 35-10 to this team, and, it's hard to beat a team twice. We understand that. We know that. It's the team that we beat early in the season, but it's not the same team. They got some guys back on their defense and their offense. And I can't tell you enough. I don't know much about them because I haven't looked at them because I've actually been focusing on the Ravens. So we'll get in that tomorrow.
There was so much build-up in this one of the quarterback matchup. How did you deal with that? Did it affect your approach at all? And then also with the conditions out there, how did that sort of affect the way things went?
Yeah, missed a couple throws. Wish I had them back. But again, I got nothing but love for Lamar. He's one of the greatest to ever put a uniform on and play in the NFL. Honored to share the field with him.
Josh, some key plays from Khalil tonight. I know you guys have such a deep trust. Just what did he bring to the game tonight?
Yeah, the first 3rd down, huge pickup for us, making sure he caught that one. Allowed us to get points on that first drive. He's so good in the screen game and the underneath catch and run game. That's what he's done all year.
Josh, what is it like on the sideline when the defense is forcing the turnovers? Like, what are the reactions like? What are you thinking?
Yeah, the first turnover, we didn't get any points off of it, or didn't score a touchdown, I should say. I don't know if we got points, to be honest. I think we punted, right? So that's one thing. Your defense is doing a good enough job of forcing turnovers. You got to make sure that you capitalize on the offensive side of the ball. And we didn't feel like we did enough of that tonight. So, again, stuff to learn from, but we move on.
Could you